Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Welcome to today's edition of the WWE Rumor Roundup, where we bring you the hottest and most important scoops from the world of the sports entertainment juggernaut. Today, we've got some juicy rumors, including a massive update on Liv Morgan's return from injury after her absence in the last few months, the actual reason behind AJ Lee's absence from television following WrestlePalooza, a concerning update on the future of an injured SmackDown star, and a massively shocking twist in the Andrade situation. So join us as we get into a huge edition with multiple big scoops. The WWE Raw Women's division has been severely missing the presence of Liv Morgan, who has been out of action since June, in which she suffered an injury and was forced to undergo shoulder surgery. With surgery being mentioned, it was clear that she was out of action for the rest of 2025, and there were doubts as to whether she would be ready on time for WrestleMania 42. Normally, it's not uncommon for WWE to withhold a superstar's return until after WrestleMania, as they can wrap up the existing storylines and start afresh in the week after. However, a new report from PW Insider's Mike Johnson has revealed that, as of now, the expectation is for Liv Morgan to return from injury in early 2026. This would put her in a position where she can potentially return on time for the Women's Royal Rumble, where she was the runner-up on numerous occasions. There was a Facebook post that revealed that AJ Lee was on a book tour for her new title, Day of the Dead Girl, and it basically confirmed the reason why she was absent from WWE television. However, the Facebook post that was cited turned out to be false. A report from PW Insider revealed that they reached out to WWE, and the response stated that there was no book tour and that the post claiming to be AJ Lee was fake. Eyebrows were raised at her absence because it was reported that she had signed a full-time deal with WWE. It's unclear whether WWE is just waiting for the right time to bring her back, as Becky Lynch is currently involved in a program with Maxine Dupri, who beat her twice, once via countout and once via DQ. Perhaps once that program is done, AJ Lee will resume her feud with Becky Lynch. Piper Niven was reported to be out of action with a neck injury, and Chelsea Green has since been trying to find a replacement for her, or as she calls her, a Slagent. However, the nature of Niven's injury appears to be serious. It is a neck injury that has kept her out, and right now things are being kept under wraps about how serious it is. A recent report from PW Insider revealed that, as of now, the company and Piper Niven are both trying to determine the next course of action to treat her injury. This doesn't sound very good, as it appears as though both sides are looking to take as much precaution as possible. A minor injury wouldn't require so much precaution, so there seems to be more under the surface that nobody is aware of. Either way, Niven appears to be enjoying her time off as she is on a road trip across the United States, as per her Instagram post. When Andrade was released, the assumption was that he had no non-compete clause, which is why he was getting booked for shows in Mexico. He even made a shocking return to AEW, but has been taken off television after the sports entertainment giant served a cease and desist letter. This letter claimed that Andrade had breached his non-compete clause, and it looked like there was an attempt being made to prevent him from competing for a year. David Otunga, a former wrestling star and a Harvard lawyer, believes that Andrade can take this issue to court and that any judge is likely to rule in his favor. However, Andrade has yet to make this move. In a shocking new twist, PW Insider reported that the sports entertainment juggernaut is trying to enforce a one-year non-compete clause to get him back to the company. The fact that this even exists makes this nothing short of a bizarre story, as Andrade has jumped back and forth between WWE and AEW in the last 5 years of his career. Things are getting crazier, and we'll keep you updated as the situation unfolds. The WWE Universe is once again buzzing with excitement and speculation as several intriguing updates have surfaced concerning the current roster and possible returns of beloved stars. From Liv Morgan's long-awaited comeback to whispers surrounding former Divas champion AJ Lee, the rumor mill has been churning non-stop. As WWE continues to navigate a packed schedule heading into the final stretch of 2025, Fans have more questions than ever about what the future holds for some of their favorite names. Let's dive deep into today's major developments shaking up the wrestling world. The most talked about story in recent days is undoubtedly the status of Liv Morgan, who has been out of action due to injury for months. Sources close to WWE have revealed that the company is preparing for her return sooner rather than later. The 30-year-old star, who suffered a significant shoulder setback earlier this year, has reportedly been cleared for light training and is gradually working her way toward full in-ring clearance. Morgan, known for her resilience and dedication, has been posting cryptic messages on social media that fans believe are teasers for her comeback. Many within WWE's creative circle are said to be pushing for her to re-enter the title picture immediately upon her return, potentially reigniting her rivalry with Rhea Ripley or targeting a new storyline involving the Judgment Day's ongoing internal tensions. Insiders claim WWE management sees Liv as a key figure in rebuilding the women's division heading into 2026, especially as several top stars are currently sidelined or working reduced schedules. A creative source noted that there have been multiple pitch meetings about how to reintroduce her character in a way that feels fresh, but still connects with her established fanbase. One rumored idea is for Morgan to return as a darker, more unpredictable version of herself, a concept she hinted at before her injury. Another option being discussed is a reunion or alliance with another popular babyface, possibly Becky Lynch or Bianca Belair, to counteract the growing dominance of factions on both Raw and SmackDown. Interestingly, there are whispers that her return could coincide with a major event, possibly WWE Survivor Series, or even a surprise appearance at Saturday night's main event. Given that Morgan has been one of the most vocal superstars about wanting to headline a major show, this could be the perfect opportunity to make that dream a reality. Fans have also pointed out that WWE's official YouTube channel recently uploaded several of Liv's classic matches, a move that typically precedes a returning star's reintroduction. While Liv's return has everyone talking, another story that sent shockwaves through the wrestling community involves AJ Lee. The former Divas champion, who retired from in-ring competition in 2015 due to a combination of injuries and creative frustrations, has been the subject of renewed speculation after an unusual update surfaced this week. Reports suggest that AJ recently met with key WWE officials at a private event in New York. Although the meeting has not been publicly confirmed, several fans who spotted her leaving the venue have fueled online rumors that a WWE return could be in the works. Adding fuel to the fire, AJ Lee's official Instagram account recently featured a mysterious post, a black and white photo of her old championship belt with the caption, "Some stories never end." The post was later deleted, but not before thousands of fans captured screenshots and began debating its meaning. Some insiders believe that AJ could be negotiating a part-time deal, similar to Trish Stratus's recent run, to make a few special appearances leading into WrestleMania season. Others, however, remain skeptical, pointing out that AJ is currently busy with her commitments as a producer and writer outside of wrestling. Still, the timing of these rumors is intriguing. With CM Punk currently back in WWE and heavily featured on Raw, fans can't help but wonder whether his presence could influence AJ's decision to step back into the squared circle. There have been unconfirmed reports that WWE has reached out to AJ on multiple occasions since Punk's return, exploring the possibility of having her appear in a mixed tag storyline or even a manager role. Given her history with Punk both on and off screen, the company reportedly sees massive potential in a reunion that could captivate fans of both the past and present eras. However, not everyone in the wrestling community is convinced. Some journalists and insiders have cautioned fans not to get their hopes up, citing AJ's previous statements about being content with her retirement and focusing on her creative projects. A source close to the situation told WrestlingNews.co that while AJ is flattered by the fan interest, she's not currently negotiating for an in-ring return, though she hasn't ruled out making an appearance in another capacity. AJ loves wrestling, but she's also protective of her legacy, the source said. If she ever returns, it'll be for something meaningful, not just a random nostalgia pop. Meanwhile, WWE has continued to tease the idea of major female returns in the coming months. Alongside AJ and Liv, names like Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, and Alexa Bliss have also surfaced in discussions about the future of the women's division. Triple H and his creative team are said to be focused on balancing star power with fresh talent, aiming to make the division feel as dynamic and competitive as ever. There's even talk that a women's version of the Bloodline storyline could be in early development, featuring both current and returning stars in a long-term faction rivalry. As for Liv Morgan's recovery timeline, the general belief is that she could be back as early as mid-November if her physical therapy continues to progress smoothly. Trainers have praised her discipline during rehab, noting that she's been pushing herself daily to ensure she's not only ready to compete again but also able to perform at the highest level. WWE's medical team reportedly cleared her for limited contact earlier this week, which often signals that an official return date is on the horizon. Morgan herself hasn't given away too much but recently shared a story captioned "Almost Time," which sent her fans into a frenzy. With so many moving pieces, it's clear that WWE is entering a pivotal period. The women's roster is poised for a potential shakeup, and both Liv Morgan's comeback and the AJ Lee rumors could significantly alter the landscape. Whether or not AJ ultimately returns to the ring, her name being mentioned again in connection with WWE is enough to reignite nostalgia among longtime fans. If WWE capitalizes on that momentum while bringing Liv back stronger than ever, it could mark the start of one of the most exciting eras for women's wrestling in years. Beyond the ring, fans have also noticed subtle changes in how WWE is promoting its female stars. There's been an increased emphasis on storytelling and character development, something that AJ Lee championed during her tenure. Many believe her influence is still felt today through stars like Liv Morgan, who embody a similar blend of charisma and authenticity. Should the two ever cross paths in a WWE storyline, even in a mentor-protege dynamic, it would be a dream scenario for many. For now, WWE is keeping quiet on both fronts, neither confirming nor denying the speculation. But as the calendar moves closer to Survivor Series, the company is known for delivering surprises that reshape entire divisions. Whether it's Liv Morgan making her long-awaited return or AJ Lee stepping back into the spotlight after a decade, one thing is certain: the WWE Universe is paying attention. Stay tuned for further updates as this story continues to develop. The next few weeks could hold some monumental announcements that redefine WWE's women's division heading into 2026. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.